Hey guys, I feel like it has been so long since I brought you guys along for a week in my life in the studio. Yeah. How are you guys doing? I feel like it's been so long since I checked in with you guys. I know I've been uploading consistently, but it's been ages since I did a vlog. It's been super busy. I've also had like a lot of weeks where there's been like appointments and like personal things going on. For one, I got Invisalign. I shared that in a couple of vlogs ago that I had a consultation for Invisalign. So I got my first trays in at the end of March, like literally the 31st of March. These have been in about 2 weeks now. I'll be putting in like my second tray this weekend and I'm very excited about it. So I've been like over and back to the dentist. There's just been like a ton of stuff going on and I don't think I've had a single week between the end of March and the start of April that has been like a full week without interruptions, without like a day where I'm like out of the house for half of the day. I do feel like I turned a corner this week. I just finished up my Q2 reset video. I literally just uploaded that. It's going up a day late, which you guys already know because this video will go up after that video. So that just went up today. Sitting down and doing that reset or filming that video, getting that video up feels kind of like a turning point. Like this week in general, I just feel like Mimi and Coco are in a bit of a mood this evening. As I was saying before I was interrupted, I feel like I had like a turning point moment this week where I finally feel like more organized. I've ticked like a ton of stuff off my to-do list. I actually I created a system for myself because there was so much on my to-do list at the start of this week that I just felt like so overwhelmed and anxious, and I was like, I don't know how to tackle this. So I made myself this new system inside my Milanote where I had like a to-do list, what I was doing in a separate list and what I had done in another list. And then I created like a reward card system for myself where every 5 tasks that I completed or moved from the to-do to the done list, I unlocked a reward of some kind. And that has really incentivized me to get through so many tasks. Even on days this week where we had like appointments and we were out of the house and I only like had a half day of work, I managed to get so much done because I was just like, how can I get as many tasks ticked off of this list? Which tasks can I fit into the time that I have? And it's been really interesting to kind of see my brain just like reset and refocus when there's like a reward at the end of the work. I finally felt like vlogging when I got up today. So I was like, even though it's a Friday, I'm going to pick up my camera and I'm going to start a week in the life vlog. Also because this weekend I am going to be in the studio a little bit because tomorrow I'm taking part in Peggy Dean of the Pigeon Letters Procreate Party 2025. I did Procreate Party last year and it was amazing. So many of you who are subscribed to this channel now actually like found me as part of Procreate Party last year. Let me know in the comments if you are watching this video after Procreate Party, if you went to Procreate Party 2025, if you are new here because of Procreate 25. Anyway, it is like 20 to 8 on Friday evening. I have spent most of today finishing off that YouTube edit, getting it up, scheduling some emails, and rearranging my content plan for Patreon because I am a little bit behind on my monthly uploads for that. I am going to finish up, tidy here, get some things organized, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for Procreate Party. Today has gotten away from me a little bit. It is like 4:30 and I am really only just starting my Monday work day. I haven't been completely unproductive though. I did go to the gym this morning and I had taken like a long break from the gym for the last couple of weeks, so I was proud of that. And then this morning, Joe and I agreed that we would do like a little house clean and tidy before we started our Monday. But that escalated because Joe decided to take like a spring cleaning side quest that involved him pulling out like a bunch of boxes that we have stuff stored in since we moved into this house 3 years ago, and has finished with him going into the city to get waterproof storage boxes so we can store that stuff in the garden. So downstairs is like clean and tidy, but upstairs there was literally stuff everywhere because he started this task and then realized that he couldn't finish it. That has been our morning. I also completely forgot to vlog Saturday for the Procreate Party, but it was a really fun session. We did a cute little kawaii draw along session, so that was lovely. Actually, my March live Procreate Draw with me on YouTube was my most watched video in March on my channel, which really blew my mind how many people have actually watched the replay of that session because it's long. It's like over an hour long. I'm always like so honored when people watch a replay of a live session. I think it's like one thing when you come and you join live and you can like chat along with me in the chat box, but I feel like watching something like that on replay is such a long time to watch a video. So I'm genuinely so grateful to those of you who do like watch the replays of those live streams. And if you do like them, I do have another one coming up this week that I am very excited about. This week in the studio, I have like little things happening, but like not anything very specific. I feel like the focus for this week is to start leaning into my Q2 goals and that word for the season, which is routine, and start establishing some of those routines and getting myself organized because I don't have any projects or launches specifically this week. I do, however, have a lot of like Patreon stuff to catch up on this week. I really want to focus on like a routine around when I plan my content, when I prep it, when I schedule things. And so that is kind of what I'm going to get started into today because I've kind of lost half of the day anyway. So what I'm going to do is use it to the best of my ability to do some planning and scheduling of content or like prepping of it so that during the rest of the week I don't have to sit here when it's like time to post and think, oh, what am I going to post? I'm going to use my Notion content planner and content workflow template that I shared with you guys. If you haven't seen that video already and you, like me, have been struggling with a routine around your content lately, I will put a little link to it here. You can go and watch that video. You can also grab my Notion content planning template from my Patreon shop for only €3. So many people have given me great feedback on that template already. So yeah, let's get some content planned and organized for this week and try and salvage the second half of this Monday. I was not ready for that Katnipp video at all. She posted a post on her Patreon about an hour before she put the video out, maybe a little bit more. So I knew the video was coming, but I had like no idea. Coco's upset because there's someone going in and out the gate. If you follow Katnipp Studio, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was emotional to watch because like I get emotional watching someone else be emotional. This video has kind of felt like another one of those moments where I think lately I've had a lot of self-doubt and like being really, really hard on myself and pushing and pushing and pushing for more. Watching that video, like I had so many light bulb moments where I realized that I have been taking my situation for granted. I have been kind of creating this unnecessary pressure for myself, and I have at times been focused on the wrong thing, like focus on what's next rather than enjoying what I have. And yeah, that was like an emotional side quest that I was not expecting to take today. Sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes we look to people and we think their life is so much better than mine and they have everything. I guess I just had this reminder that to stop and be grateful for what I have and for the business that I have. I do have like a meeting in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try and emotionally gather myself and I'm gonna have that meeting, and then I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. So it is actually the next day because I completely forgot to finish out the vlog yesterday. It just ended up being like such a busy day that I completely forgot to check in with you guys. It was like the first day that we had that actually felt like spring or early summer here, that, you know, wasn't cloudy. It was like proper warm. I did so much laundry yesterday and it was all dry in like a day. That is like the most satisfying thing. Anyway, after we got back from the beach yesterday, I was absolutely exhausted. Just, I think also from like the beach air, but also from like the first day of it actually being warm, it kind of just took it out of me a little bit. So I forgot to kind of check in with you guys and finish out the vlog. But I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along again with me for the last couple of days in the studio. I know that I really missed this. I know I've definitely felt a little bit rusty of vlogging this week because it's been so long since I've done it, but I loved having you guys hanging out with me in the studio again. As much as I love like tips and tutorial content, and I know that you guys have really, really loved my recent uploads that have been a little bit more like tips and tutorial related, these kind of videos are my favorite to make because I just love bringing you guys behind the scenes and feeling like I'm hanging out with you as I work on like the kind of more everyday side of running my business. But let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see from me in the next couple of weeks or like months, or like just in on my channel in general. What kind of things you would like to see more in my vlogs? Are there any tips or things that you would love to hear me talk about? What like questions would you love to see me answer, either like in a specific video or just like as part of a vlog? I would really love to hear from you guys. So head down to the comments and let's chat about what you guys would like to know or see. If you liked this video though, be sure to click that like button. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button to join the growing community here on YouTube. I will see you guys in the comments and I will see you in the next video.